G, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
I'm Bob. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Beardbrand. Come on in.
Excited for it.
Robin, first time on video for Beardbrand. Special treat.
Yeah.
Got your boys visiting. They're playing on the road, hitting up SEL. While he's here, he's gonna chop. I heard that he wants to chop it all off.
Yeah.
Is that true? What are we doing?
I guess he told me so, but I hope it's gonna be at least still a scissor length cut, but who knows, maybe we'll buzz it all.
Buzz it off. Yeah, because he's on the road. He wants something a little bit shorter, a little bit more usable. He can something easily maintained. He's got long hair now. Would you be down for a mullet? He's from Mobile, Alabama.
We might talk him into a crazy mohawk. Well, as a long-haired man myself, I know what probably is bothering him is mostly the back. So I think a mullet is out of the question, but who knows? Maybe we'll make it a mohawk. I was thinking something like this, where it's basically the shortest version of a scissor haircut.
That's real nice.
Nice and tight, and it gives him like so much time to grow it back out to what it is now. Like he doesn't need a haircut for the coming year, and that's my goal today, to make it manageable.
Yeah, because he does have a lot of hair, so this would be a pretty big transformation.
It is. When I'm cutting long hair like yours, like we haven't had that luxury so far of having a sink to do it in, like the previous couple times we cut it, but it's nice to just wet it like this so I don't have to hose you down with a spray bottle, you know?
The guy I used to go to back home, he was an old guy and he used to cut models back in the day. He passed away, but he had a very manly shop and he'd wash your hair in a sink like this, so
Sweet.
I've always liked it.
A little bit of nostalgia right there. I'm gonna use the Bold Fortune on you as well.
Yeah, I like the smell of that one.
Make you smell like money. Let me know if it gets too hot again.
Hey, you're good.
Would you rather have it washed cold anyways?
That's how I usually do it.
Yeah. Especially in this Texas heat, man.
Yeah. I read somewhere it like closes the hair follicle or something. So
That's usually like what you do is shampoo it like just like whatever the temperature is what you're showering under, and if you condition it, rinse your conditioner out with cold water. And seal it in. You nervous?
Honestly, I've been just counting down the days since we made, since I knew I was coming here. I just keep looking at him like I'm so tired. So I was looking at my Instagram and just like how it is now, it's too much.
Especially seeing it wet, man. It's shoulders.
It grows so
going
fast,
down the shoulders even.
That first day, or actually the last time we cut it in San Antonio it was great. And then we traveled so much I couldn't see it since then.
Yeah. Well, this should buy you a couple extra months, probably.
Oh, yeah. I'm just ready to change it up, too.
Famous last words. You ready?
Send it. Think about Brandon rocking a pompadour mullet could be cool. Brandon, what did you think about that?
What?
Pompadour mullet. It's kind of like
Joe Dirt already did it.
Oh, Joe Dirt.
Never mind. It's been done. Never mind.
That's right.
Ready?
Send it. It'll grow back. What's the back gonna look like?
Short.
Just short?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of layer everything towards the back, and like I did with Brandon, taper out the bottom a little bit, like with a trimmer maybe. But
I won't have anything hanging down in the back.
Yeah, that's gonna be gone.
It's funny. Since I started playing music, like the style changed, and I noticed my dad started copying my dressing style.
Well, he wants to be associated.
Yeah.
Do you have his name?
My dad's name?
Yeah.
Jack.
Okay. So.
Oh, do I have his name?
Yeah.
No, mine's. I have his brother's name though. Mark.
Okay, cool.
Mark's my first name. I go by Andrew, or the band calls me Andy.
Yeah. Speaking of the band, who are you guys?
We're the Red Clay Strays. I play bass. Brandon back behind me, lead singer with the pompadour. We are from Mobile, Alabama. But no, I think me and Brandon are probably the hair product guys.
You come to the right spot, man. We're gonna hook you guys up.
Yeah, I need something new. I don't need what I was using. I was using like a pomade kind of thing just to give it. My hair's so flowy, it flows right into my face. So I need something just to give it a little weight and stay out of my face. Man, I can already feel the difference.
Feel lighter yet?
I mean, I can tell there ain't no more hair on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
Is it white back there? It's still a tan. Do I have a hair tan line?
It's, I've seen worse.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Just face the crowd the entire time.
Oh yeah, I'll tan it back out.
What is y'all's pre-show kind of like ritual?
We don't really have much.
Yeah.
Me and Drew we play Xbox in the back lounge. That's our thing, so we've been playing NCAA.
Nice.
And when you're
We
in
do
Texas,
Dynasty
you're getting
together.
haircuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, backstage in San Antonio.
Yeah.
That backstage was awesome. They had like racing simulators. Robin came and had a whole setup with a mirror. It was like a whole barbershop.
I hope we get invited next time, Robin.
We had racing simulators. That's the Boeing Center, and then they had flying simulators.
Shit.
It was sick.
Sick.
I think you cut everybody that day. I think literally everybody on the band and crew got a haircut that day.
Yeah, that was a good day. It was fun.
Did you
Busy.
just show up with your equipment, Robin, and just like...
I have that little case, and I just pack up all my gear and just go.
Did you were there for the show and you were just like walking around with like, hey...
That was actually, it was kind of a win-win because it was the weekend of my birthday, that show. And I got invited to come out and cut hair, and I was like, sure, I'll make a weekend out of it. So we just spent a couple days there, and then one evening we went to go check out the band play. And that was cool.
Was
with
that the second cut you've done for us?
I think so.
Yeah. We're like, can we get that Robin guy from Luck Reunion can we just bring him?
I went to
like, yeah.
College Station as well, but that kind of was a...
Oh yeah, that was a disaster.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
That was a bad day.
That was the hottest day
Man,
of the year.
we almost died on stage.
Oh shit.
That was hot.
It was like really, really hot. And right in the sun, no air movement. Literally up there just cooking.
Yeah, what do you guys do to kind of navigate that? Like different
Number one is to stay hydrated. You got to drink less beer that day, less alcohol.
Yeah.
There was one show, Brandon might remember, we played a festival, but I was just about passed out on the stage. I couldn't even play anymore.
Does that affect how you guys play? And how,
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, the heat, if you're uncomfortable, your brain's not going to work right. That uncomfortable. We've played in the rain. Rain's kind of fun though.
Yeah, but there's all like that electrical.
Yeah, you definitely have to be careful.
In
blow dryers and
Yeah.
his bandmates now.
In
Start
San
burning
Antonio,
hotel
you
rooms.
had that lightning simulator.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
was
they
really
had
cool.
Tesla coils at the venue, and it plays music there. It's like huge Tesla coils.
Okay.
And we asked them, like, can we have that as like our walkout, like before the show? And they're like, we've never done that, and it draws a lot of power.
Like the buzz thing that.
Yeah, there's like 6 of them. They're giant, like way bigger than you're probably thinking, and they're shooting electricity across the whole venue.
And they were loud.
Yeah,
too.
it was very loud.
What show was that?
That was San Antonio, the Boeing Center. The one where Robin came and cut. How am I looking?
I mean, I hope you're going for the accountant look.
Oh no.
Little League baseball coach.
It's starting to get shape. Like I'm starting to see the picture here. I was just kind of winging it, pretending to know what I was doing.
I was about to ask you, do you...
I forgot I got big old Dumbo ears. I probably should have left a little on the top.
As soon as I saw that picture, I was like, yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna be cool. Because I knew it wasn't gonna be like a clipper cut on the side. Still has some flow to it over the ears. Like I always like those types of cuts.
What are we gonna call this haircut?
Andy Bishop.
The Robin Hood?
It was your haircut.
All
I
right.
was giving it to
It
you.
is on my head. I get the rights.
This is the Red Clay Strays 2. Brandon has the Red Clay Strays 1. It's the pompadour.
Yep, that's number 2. I'm scared now.
Nah, you're gonna feel really good, man. You guys use so much less product.
You need to go ahead and just You got a new tattoo, you get a new haircut, go ahead and keep going, man. Get a nose ring or something.
No, I was thinking about, Brandon, I ain't lying. I was thinking about getting my ears pierced at some point.
Because you bought 10 of those diamond earrings.
Yeah, I went and dropped some cash at the jewelry store. I was like, damn, if I get my ears pierced, I could wear these. Or wear one.
Something dangly? What are the kids wearing?
I don't know these days, man. There's no telling. I'd get something masculine. Maybe a diamond. I like diamonds.
Oh,
Are there any masculine earrings though?
Yeah, you could get like a cross. The crosses are cool. Just
But
one
like
side.
Dangly cross or just?
A dangly cross, but you got to be careful.
See, I'm not Gen Z, man.
I'm not either.
How old are you guys?
I'm 28. Brandon,
28.
28.
So like the youngest millennials? Is that what that is?
96. So yeah, we're the youngest millennial. We're in between.
Oldest Gen Z.
Yeah. See, we grew up, like me and Brandon grew up, no cell phones. We had dial-up. We played outside.
That's interesting, man. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's more
we
because
had
you guys are
basic
from
cable.
Alabama.
We had like,
Yeah, they didn't have any of the technology yet.
no, we had dial-up up to 2018. No. We had like basic cable.
And that's also why you guys can play instruments.
Probably. We use old amps. All our amps are tubes.
Vacuum tube, yeah.
Yeah. I started playing trumpet in middle school, and then all my friends did it, and I did it one more year because my parents wanted me to, my dad, and then it ended up being during my PE class. So all my friends are out playing football. I'm stuck inside playing trumpet. And it was just me and one other girl at that point, and it was just lame. It felt lame. But I got a drum kit when I turned 13, and then music got cool again to me. And then I got a bass
Like an 808 or something? Like
what's
a drum
that?
kit?
Like a drum set. Yeah, like a
drum
drum set. My dad played drums back in the day and plays guitar. And then my next door neighbors had a yard sale and they had a bass guitar. $15.
See, that's the best decision you could have made because everyone
Honestly,
always
yeah.
needs a bass player.
And I wanted to play guitar, but my brother played and my parents didn't want us to kind of compete, I guess. And then we can all play together. I can play bass, my dad can play drums, and my brother played guitar. So we would jam. But it was mostly just kind of a therapeutic thing. Just did it when I came home from school, just every day. My parents would take that away from me as punishment when I wasn't doing good in school. That's how much I was like, that's all I got.
That's when it was real deal.
Yeah. And then I met Drew and our guitar player in college, and through a mutual friend knew Brandon. And we just hung out and jammed one day. First time I ever played with like strangers. And then we literally had our first gig 2 weeks later. And that was scary. And then we haven't stopped since.
How long ago was that now?
Shoot, when did we meet, Brandon? 2015?
He went to,
2015, so a decade. Going up on a decade.
Oh, so y'all were babies when...
Yeah, Brandon was a senior in high school and I was a freshman in college.
I'm just taking some weight out of the round of the head because of just how thick his hair is, and it's been long for so long, so it kind of wants to fall straight down. And with the razor, I'm able to kind of give it a little bit of a nudge in the right direction to slick back.
Is this a haircut that I'll have to keep slicked back, or
No,
is there going to be some multiple styles?
I've cut it even all
Versatile.
over, so however it falls, it will look good. But it's definitely going to be easier to style it slick back if you want
Yeah,
it
I
to
might
wear
wake
it
up
that
one
way.
day and do something different.
And if you've been growing hair for so long, like it's just heavy.
Yeah,
If you
my
have
hair
this
grows
much.
really fast too.
Now I'm just gonna blow dry it to see what it looks like dry, and then texturize it some more, give it those finishing touches, and then
Man, it feels
I
different.
think we're ready for
I
the
can feel the
grand
breeze. That's kind of weird. So I've heard that barbers have to be careful. Like they'll get hair stuck under their skin.
Oh yeah, all the time. But that's more like a clipper, like if we do skin fades and fade, like really short
Because it's
haircuts.
so sharp.
It's like, I always kind of describe it as like fiberglass, you know, if you have those fiberglass
Oh,
itches.
that makes sense.
That's
yeah.
kind of what it feels like.
What's gonna be cool, I think, with this is I can have different styles as it grows back out again.
Yeah, because this will
pick up
eventually
trims.
grow into that cut.
Yeah, and that back's gonna grow so fast, so I still have to get some trims and just style it as we go.
Yeah, versatility, because the way he's cutting it right now, it looks like you can slick it back. You can middle
Let
part
it fall.
You can part it to either side. You can let it fall forward.
I got that widow's peak in the middle. I always got a, which I think is cool. I always put it right off the side of it. Kind of hides it, but also adds like volume.
Exactly. You're kind of figuring out where your cowlicks and your widow's peaks are and stuff.
That's something else I hate about that long hair is I have a cowlick, and I mean it's huge. It literally, it's off this side. I mean it would just scoop straight out.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it to go away. The more product I put in it, the harder, the worse it made it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to like learn how to live with it and figure out how.
I just let it go and just be done with it.
I mean, no one's looking at your hair really, man.
No.
They're looking at that base fingers.
Yeah.
Just diddling that base.
Just diddle, just pee diddling that baby. Too soon. Man, do I have hair left up there?
No. You wanted it short, man. Teamwork.
Brandon keeps telling me to bring the chops back.
Ooh.
70s chops. I had to do it not too long. It's what made me grow a mustache. I kept the mustache, left the chops. That was like an extra in a movie. It took place in the 70s, so they had a...
Do you think you're gonna keep the mustache with the new dude?
Yeah. I still like the mustache. Taylor still likes the mustache, so it works.
You do your own mustache trimming?
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just keep it, just kind of do a line up on it and keep the sides. I cut the sides in a little bit, so it's...
Do you have like special tools that you use? You use scissors? You use
I'm a trimmer. Yeah, clippers, like a beard clipper. It's tough. It's hard. It's just like if you mess up, you might be cutting the whole thing off.
You're like, is that it?
I can't figure out how to style it though.
Do you want to grow out the edges?
No edges. I don't like the edges. I'd like more line over my lips, you know, classic cop stash kind of thing.
Yeah. Magnet PI action?
Yeah. How we looking? I was like, don't look too concerned. How we looking?
I'm making sure that rat tail's not gonna bother you too much.
Yeah, it used to. That would be the first thing that started growing in the back. So I'd have to get that rat tail trimmed up.
Well, I got the smallest fingers in the shop, so I'll be able to like make the tiniest little.
There you go.
braid.
Man, I cannot wait to see this. It is so weird not to see hair in the peripherals.
Yeah.
I have way more field of view now.
Did you actually feel lighter? Does it feel like?
I can feel air movement.
Yeah.
That's weird. Not weird, but it's different. I can feel
You're
it.
gonna have to change your hat size and everything now, man.
Yeah, I kept having to expand my hats because my hair's so damn thick.
That air movement is just me breathing down your neck, man.
That's not weird at all, Rob. No, I think what's really weird is not seeing it.
Yeah,
It's usually always there.
Like I said, you're gonna have the phantom like air whip when you go swimming. You're gonna try to whip it out.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks to swim with long hair.
Just trying to drown you.
Yeah, it's miserable. I just want to change. How am I looking, Brandon? You might need to come check this out.
Looks good. Like I said,
You lying to me just to be nice or what?
He didn't even look this way.
You didn't even look?
Well, the back's the main thing. Mullets are in style. The painful way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we can rock with this.
That's
This
beautiful.
is the
Jesus, that's good.
still have some length to it with the curtains on the side basically, but you can slick this back. It's even all around.
Yeah, I wanna
so
see
if
it.
it goes this way,
I'd
all
love
the
to
way,
see
you
it
could
slick
do
back.
If you can do it that way if you want, but main thing is slick it back and just even like without product, because I purposely didn't use a brush while I blow dried it, or if you know, so because I want it to be easy for you on the road as well.
Yeah.
I just blow dried it back, run my fingers through it so that it's dry.
I gotta make sure I'm not looking like Brandon up there.
Right? But styling wise,
slick
like
mine.
it's really easy.
Cool.
You can just blow right out of your face. This is how that would look.
Yeah, and I think this falling down too, if this fell down, kind of.
Yeah, and it will come as it grows
Yeah,
out. Like
it'll
it
just
will-
kind
that
of
will-
find its own way.
Exactly.
This is a haircut I've never had in my whole life. So.
Right. And then this is if you are on an off day, you don't do anything to it. This is what you'd look like. But with products, of course, you can enhance that and
Cool.
really slick it back.
Yeah.
And I think this is a good time to start doing that.
Yeah, let's try it.
Right? What I always like to, because we already kind of blow dried it all the way dry, I would apply product on towel dried hair, especially that, like...
Yeah, a little damp.
Yeah,
So,
because
that's what I
sometimes if you
usually
put
do.
product in really dry hair, it kind of feels like you're pulling it out almost.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wet it down a little bit with sea salt spray, also enhances the texture a little bit, just to give it a little bit of
Remind me of
moisture.
home.
Spray that down like that, and then run your fingers through it. You can already kind of see that it looks more wet.
Yeah.
And then put product on top of that. And then we're going to be using the utility balm.
What is this?
This is like not a super strong hold, but it gives it like a nice shine, and for like, because your hair lays pretty easy, like you don't really need an extreme hold to keep that back. I like to leave it as light as possible.
Good to know.
It's very pomade-like, just
Yeah.
a lot lighter texture. As soon as your hands look like that, shiny and oily,
Smooth.
kind of as if you're shampooing it almost, just working in from back to front. So if you start working it in from the front, all the product's going to sit on your fringe and nothing ends up in the back, and you want it the other way around, you know?
Oh, good to know.
Otherwise
I
this
didn't
is
know
going to
that.
get very heavy.
So start in the back.
I always go that way first and then start pulling it back.
Cool.
And then if you push it forward a little bit, you can kind of see where your hair naturally wants to part. You see that, where it kind of starts falling down?
Yeah, it
right
wants
there.
to split that widow's peak.
if you
I
don't-
usually force just over it, but do your thing. Because it kind of hides that widow's peak and gives it asymmetrical.
Yeah, but the
kinda like
picture
this.
is not like, you don't want to comb it all the way through so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
it
yeah.
falls down. You want it to be still slick back, and then you only want to part it like right off where you want the parting to sit. Just push it to the side a little bit.
Cool.
Like, that's how it is in the picture, at least.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a classic haircut right there.
How can he trim this himself on the road, Robin? Any tips?
I would just use a little comb like I'm doing right now. It's super easy. Just kind of, if you see the color of the skin of your lips versus the color of your skin around it, I always kind of use that as a guideline and just kind of put your trimmer on that and cut off the hairs that are growing over it. Use a little comb, angle that in there, and put the spine of the comb to your bottom lip, angle it out, and just run your trimmer over it until it's even.
enough. What about using a guard?
You can do that too, but that's the risk, is that you cut it all too short, or you miss, like this is a little bit more precise.
All right, Brandon, you're gonna let us know what you think of your bandmate's hair, and you can be perfectly honest.
I like it. I think you look great. This is it everything you ever wanted?
It's a nice change that I was looking for, I think. So,
That's good. We came to the right place.
yeah.
For you guys on the bus, on the road, we got some utility and wash and softener. A little travel brush
Oh,
to.
I need that.
That's probably gonna be good for Brandon's pomp.
Having my bro. He can get his own.
Yeah, we got the good stuff. Some styling paste if you want to lock that look in a little bit tighter.
Cool.
Robin used our utility balm on you today. That's what that's the stuff right there. And then a comb,
Gotta have that.
and then another special edition comb in here somewhere.
Special edition?
Yeah, you can't find these anymore. They were limited edition. They're so limited. It's
It
not
ain't
even in
even
the
in
bag anymore. It's in there somewhere. You can believe me.